Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My track guide for the FF1600 going around Snetterton, the 200 layout. In this one the car gets so much quicker with lower fuel. Let's get into it. For qualifying you want to be all the way on the left for turn 1. It's a risky place to try and overtake, but you can brave it on the outside. I brake halfway between the 1 and the 2 board here on the left. Once I get to about the middle I'll go on the brake to about 40% brake pressure, with easing that off all the way to the inside curb. I go for a double apex. So I get early into the curb, dragging out a little bit before getting back into the curb. Once I'm at the first apex, I'll go on the throttle again. The second curb is not as important as the first one though. And of course use all of the necessary room. Turn 2 and 3 is all about setting up for the straight after turn 3. My braking marker is this orange part of the wall here on the right. Once I get past that, I'll be on the brake, aiming for about 80% brake pressure, holding that for a little bit before easing off all the way to the curb on the inside. There's an anti-cut curb on the inside. Once that starts, that's where I go an apex. Don't hit that anti-cut because it will cost you a lot of time. When I'm near the end of the anti-cut, I'll go on the throttle again. Here it's all about being smooth, so we don't scrub off too much speed or make the car do wheel spin. Then I cut the red and white curb for turn 3 on the inside, and I use all of the outside curb as well. Down the straight, draft is going to be a big thing, so you might have to defend into turn 4 and 5. This is one of the places where low fuel really shines through, as you will accelerate quite a lot quicker. But for now you'll just battle down the straight here. If you want to defend into turn 4 you should be on the outside, because turn 5 is so quickly after. My braking marker for turn 4 and 5 is this Brundle sign here on the left. Once I get past that I'll be on the brake. Here we have to be really smooth and keep the car really stable because it's a really challenging corner. My initial pressure is about 50% and I'll pretty much hold that all the way to the end of the bridge. I'm letting off the throttle but keeping a few percent, so that's trail braking, just to help stabilize the car. I use all of the curb on the inside to help open up for turn 5. Once I leave the curb I'll be braking a bit more again, just to slow the car down enough. And here we go to about 40% brake pressure. Do not hit the curb on the inside for turn 5, it will unsettle the car quite a lot. I go on the throttle when I'm past the inside curb, and then you can utilize all of the room on the outside. I had a little slide because I demanded too much of the car here, and it is of course not recommended. For turn 6 we just lift off the throttle, we do so just before we go down, and we turn in so we get on the inside curb. Once we go up the curb again, we'll be on full throttle and use all of the curb on the outside of course. Now stay as close as you can to the white line on the inside, all the way to turn 8. Turn 7 is all about setting up for a stable entry for turn 8. I'll be going on the brakes when I get to this bollard here in front of us, the third to last one. Here I'll be on the brake for just a few percent all the way to the second to last. Once I get to the second to last, I'll go to about 55% brake pressure and holding that all the way to the inside curb. This one you don't want to hit the curb either. Just when we get to the curb, I go on the throttle again. We're able to do that because we have quite a lot of room on the outside, and we want to be using that to maximize our exit speed. Again, because we're going on the start-finish straight. And that's a lap around Snetterton in the FF1600, the 200 layout. Once again, you will feel the car get a lot quicker the lighter you get. That's my time of 1 minute 15.7. I have more track guides for this car linked down below. Hopefully this little guide has helped you. If it has, leave a like down below. Consider subscribing as well. And now for the uninterrupted hot laps.